I've been a member of the WPMJGA Board of Directors since I was asked by Rock Robinson to join. Rock and I have played golf on a number of occasions, and I am very proud to tell you that Rock is responsible for me having a collection of coins from almost every country on the planet. And it occurred at North Park on a par 5. Back in the day when I still had a limber back, we both teed off, big uns, and I think we both had 4 irons into a par 5, and both of us were like 5 feet from the pin for a 3, laying 2 looking for 3. I'm going to tell you the truth, mine was looking right up birdie's skirt. I was right there, 5 feet straight uphill. All I had to do was keep breathing, and I had a 3. Rock was to the left. We both marked with a dime. I think it was even the same year. By the time everybody else caught up to us, we'd been waiting so long. When it was time to putt, Rock goes up and puts his ball on my dime. Now, for those of you who know Rock, in his heart, he knew and believed that was his putt. I'm here to tell you it was a lie. But I also know that if I had said, Rock, that's my putt, he would have said, okay. But he would have known I was a liar. Anyway, he runs it in for 3. And I put my ball down behind that. I broke a tooth, I was grinding so hard. I put my ball down in front of his dime, picked it up, and proceeded to 4-jack it from there. From that time on, I can assure you that I have never, no matter where I play, no matter who I play with, I have never used a ball mark that's the same as anybody else in my group. And I have Mr. Rock Robinson to thank for it, and I just want you all to know that he has made me a collector of coins for that reason. But I also want you to know that through his efforts at the West Penn Minority Junior Golf Association, not only has he been able to reach out and touch the lives of so many young golfers, so many young people who, regardless of whatever else they've done, they will always have his fingerprints on their lives. And that even the President of the United States recognized it by awarding him with the Thomas Jefferson Award for service to the community, which is the highest civilian honor that you can have. And so I am very proud to say that although I will never mark another golf ball with a dime, I am very proud to have Mr. Robert Rock Robinson as my friend, and even to this day as my mentor.
I'd like to acknowledge the coaches that has been instrumental, because it's not just me. Some things we do, when they see you as a head, they just think it's just you, but I can honestly tell you it's not just me. And I have my good friend Norm Bryce, who was there all the way from 1996 when we took a trip down to Myrtle Beach and started playing golf, when he used to hit this horrible slice, horrible. And the way we became friends was, he's a union electrician, and I said to him, I can get you, if I fix your slice, can you fix some electrical work in my house? I said, as long as it takes me to fix your slice, I expect whatever I need done here, you do that. And so we go down to the driving range. In 15 minutes, I had him hitting the draw. Came to my house. 2 hours later, I had everything done that I needed. But that's the kind of man he is. He was a man of his word. And that very next day, he went out and played with his buddies. And he was setting up to hit a draw, and they were telling him, no, the hole goes this way. And he hit the prettiest draw, and we've been friends ever since. So, Coach Norm, will you stand? Then the second one that came along was another good friend. We call him the Pied Piper of golf. Had an opportunity of actually playing baseball against him too. He won't admit it. I do have some video. The website is still up. I still got some video that can confirm the story that, as you know, when I was in high school, I wanted to become a professional baseball player, and I got my coach, semi-professional, who validated my story that I hit a home run off of him and actually broke his window. He played for a team called St. John's. I played for a team, Terrace Village. But he is a phenomenal guy, phenomenal coach. He teaches anyone that comes up, and people that don't come up, he'll go to you. Mr. Don Wallace, will you stand and be recognized? That's Don Wallace, one of the best players in the city of Pittsburgh, African American players, one of the best, and I can attest to that. Then I have another young man that came down the stream as we were building our program together. Have Jeff Allen, who was taking pictures. Jeff, will you stand? Jeff was kind of new to the game. And first he put his son in, and then he wanted more and learned more. And now he's an outstanding teacher. Hits the ball a long way, too. So, of course, everybody hits the ball a long way compared to me now. And then came along my man, Coach Cal, who's the oldest coach in our group. But he and I, when we were in the Pittsburgh Duffers, we really used to compete against each other, compete hard. And always found him to be fair, always found him to be a gentleman. They said he talked too much, but he never talked too much for me because he was that kind of guy. And I'd like to acknowledge you, Coach Cal, as being a coach with West Penn.